Hey guys, it's Harleywood here. So, going on vacation one last time before the baby comes. For those of you who didn't know, my wife is pregnant. We're expecting here in June, and want to talk about what to take with you. We're going on a cruise, and we are also flying, so immediately the firearm and even the knife for defense kind of go out the window. So I'm not going to have a whole lot of defense options. But I did want to show you what I'm going to do and what I'm going to take. I'm going to go through my get home bag. For those of you who haven't seen the video of what's in here, go ahead and do so. I'll put a link right here. And this is my work bag that I carry my laptop in. It also has a tool kit and some other stuff that I have with me every day. So I want to talk about what I'm going to take from each of these, and I'm going to lay it all out here on the table, and then I'll probably be able to decide which bag to take it in. Talking about the bags for a second, this one obviously has a lot more capacity. It's probably more comfortable. This one is not as comfortable. These are both Maxpedition bags. This is the Falcon 2. This is the Kodiak Gear Slinger. One thing I don't necessarily like about the Gear Slinger is, that, especially carrying a lot of stuff, is that it only has one strap. And distributing all the weight of your load on just one shoulder is not the most comfortable thing. So let's go ahead and tear these apart, set everything out, and take a look at what we got. Alright guys, so on the table here I have scavenged my bags and made a little inventory of what I probably can take with me. I took out all of the the knives that I had tucked in all the various places, all of the fire starting tools, waterproof matches. I took all of that stuff out. Watch your TSA guidelines for what you can and cannot take. I believe you can take some knives now up to 2.5-inch blades, but I can't take it on the cruise ship, and they do run your stuff through a metal detector, so I'm not even going to try. I don't want to lose a blade. So let's take a real quick look at this. First thing I'm going to take is a container for carrying water. This is my clean canteen. It'd be vital for me to have something that we can just have water with us. On that same note, I'm going to have a life straw with me. I'm going to have a first aid kit. This is the one out of my get home bag. There are every type of bandage and quick clot and even an emergency space blanket in here, and a tourniquet, taking that with me. I'm going to take the toolkit that I keep in my everyday carry bag, my laptop bag for work. It has alcohol wipes. These could be used for a fire starting instrument. Inside, I had to gut this because I had a bunch of knives and stuff in here, but I am going to take a Streamlight pen light. This is a little mini crowbar with a length of paracord on it. I don't know if I can't imagine they're going to confiscate this, but it's one of the military can openers, the P51 I think it's called. If they confiscate it, so what. A little screwdriver, a ballpoint pen, a Sharpie. In the back here I have my Fresnel lens for starting a fire, and then I have a bunch of these alcohol wipes. Ate again at Taco Mac last night. Gotta love the Death Wings. I have a bunch of these. These are great for fire starters or just keeping your hands clean when you're out and about in another country. After I determine everything I'm taking with me, I'll probably take a lot of that stuff and put it in here, but that's what's in this as of right now. I'm going to take some ibuprofen with me. I'm going to take 2 more space blankets, one for each of myself and my wife. This is my my new Edc Flashlight. I know if you've watched my previous videos, you saw I was carrying a smaller Streamlight that took a single AAA. I've had a few times where I've had to need it during the day to actually, I was on the bike actually last weekend, and the lifter block came loose, dumped oil all over the place, and I had to get in there with a flashlight and see what I was doing, and that little light didn't give me enough light. So I'm now carrying my M10 Maverick. Not going to have that problem with this one. Carrying an extra battery backup. Drinking a nice frosty beer. I'll also have some of that on the cruise. I got another thing of quick clot that I'm taking with me. I'm going to put this also inside of here, inside of the emergency or the first aid kit. Taking my travel SAS survival guide, a roll of Ace bandage, some Vaseline, just a little carry kind. I also have a, let's see, where is it? I think it's in one of these. Oh, you know what? It's in the truck. I'll get it in the morning. It's another thing of ointment, and I went over it when I did my other bag review. I can't remember what it's called right now. Taking a pen with about, I think it's 5 to 10 feet, somewhere in there, of duct tape wrapped around it. Taking a military compass with me. Taking my backup battery. I've done a review on this, so check that out. This will be to charge my iPad, my iPhone. My wife has one that she will also be taking to keep her devices charged. Pair of gloves. I keep this in my bag, in my work bag. It's a card reader, so for the digital camera. A titanium light my fire, I guess you can't technically call this a spork because it's a spoon and a fork, not the kind that's serrated down here with the fork blades, but it's a light my fire spork, for lack of a better term. A couple zip ties and a headlamp. Then I'm going to take, this is what I keep my earbuds in, the Bose earbuds. Obviously you want to remember your charging cables for your devices, although you can't really, I mean you can use the satellite signal and your cell phone bill will go up through the roof, but we use these to play music while we're at the beach and use our devices to play music while we're at the beach and stuff, so don't forget your charging cable so you can keep it charged. And then a few glow sticks. I'm going to break a few out of this pack and take those with me. So I think that's it. Again, now that I look at all of this stuff, it's really not that much. I can probably fit it in the Kodiak gear slinger. Still not a huge fan of carrying that day to day, especially if we're walking around an island for a few hours. So I might rethink that. Be very careful of what you actually choose to carry all day. Make sure it's something you're going to be comfortable in. That Falcon 2 is very comfortable. Unfortunately, it's got a lot of other stuff still loaded in it that I'm not able to take on the plane with me, or just don't need to. You know, changes of clothes and all that stuff. I don't need my tactical pants and all of those things. So I got to decide which bag. Whichever one you choose, make sure it's one that you'll be comfortable in. And that's it. So hope we have a good time, and by the time you see this video we will be back and I'll let you know how it went. As always, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe hit the subscribe button below. It'll be over here in this corner, and post any comments if you have them. Thanks.